like, why do people think it's okay to talk about me? Well, I think that's a general thing with our family. We're dehumanized.
The Kardashians in general, not only do they set up a lot of beauty standards and stuff, but they are also extremely ridiculed and criticized and pinpointed at and obsessed over every little aspect of their appearance. Now, is that a creation of their own doing, or is it a creation of society and they just happen to be women in the public eye in that way and are much more accessible than your average celebrity? What came first, the chicken or the egg? I gotta get my pillow for my back support. Oh, hey, what's up you guys, it's me Luke, and welcome back to another video, or if you're new here, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, I post commentary, deep dive, and reaction videos on movies, TV shows, and reality TV, and today's video is another installment in my Kardashian series where we react to the crazy shenanigans that goes on in the Kardashians Hulu reality show that I've been covering since 2022 because I've watched the Kardashians original show, Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and all of its various spin-offs since I was a wee little baby. It's my guilty pleasure, and the way that I make myself feel less guilty about watching it is by covering it here on my YouTube channel. So I will link the playlist down below if you want to catch up on all of my previous Kardashian videos. If you haven't seen my previous Kardashian video that I just uploaded like a week or two ago, check that out. I'll link it down below. As always, I react to the episodes here and show you as much as I can, fair use permitting. So if you want the extended uncensored reactions, you're gonna have to go over to my Patreon, which is linked in the description, and there's lots of other fun bonus content over there if you're curious. And yeah, if you are not interested in a little brief channel update, you can skip to this time mark over here. But for those of you who do care, I just wanted to say that I've been getting a couple comments about my videos becoming shorter, and that is totally understandable because my videos used to be a lot longer. I used to cover like 2 to 3 Kardashian episodes per video, and now I've started uploading like 1 episode at a time. And same with my Vampire Diaries series, you know, I'm doing like 3 episodes a video instead of like 7. Like, you know, I'm just trying to switch things up a little bit. Sometimes with long form content, when I'm working on the same video for too long of a period of time, I start to get really burnt out, and then I end up like procrastinating and not wanting to work on it. And then I end up like not posting as often as I want to, like twice a month. Whereas I feel if the video is shorter and I'm able to go from topic to topic, I can post videos more frequently for you guys. Already I've been posting a lot more frequently under this new system. So you're actually getting more content. Even though the videos are shorter, you're getting more content in a shorter period of time, if that makes sense. But yeah, you can let me know if you hate it. I'm okay with that. Comment down below. Also, let me know what other videos you're interested in seeing in 2025. I'm considering doing more current things. Like I was like, should I make a video about the White Lotus? I'm definitely going to cover Euphoria whenever that comes out. Like, just let me know what other videos you want from me. I think I should start doing videos on more current movies and films and TV shows, so it's not just all nostalgia. You know, I tried doing that with my Y2K series, Wild Child, Aquamarine. The last one didn't do too good. Maybe it just wasn't the right film. Do you guys still want that? I don't know. I just want to connect with you guys in the comments, so please let me know what you want to see from me. Any constructive criticism you may have. I'm happy to consume it all. Just be nice. I'm fragile. But anyway, that's it for me. We're gonna get into this. I hope you enjoyed my reaction to the Kardashians season 5, episode 5. We are exactly halfway through season 5. Thank freaking God. So without further ado, let's get into it because I'm about to dive in to this Kardashian Jenner mess. Mwah.
You may say I'm a dreamer. 3, 2, 1. B to the I to the G, look at me, do your thing, we so notorious.
Notorious.
There's nothing like Balenciaga shows.
Ugh, not Balenciaga.
Any last words?
Only one. So I am now the brand ambassador for Balenciaga. I feel like people thought I was this whole time.
Isn't Balenciaga cancelled off the whole child scandal? You know what I mean?
The fashion brand Balenciaga is taking a lot of heat right now, and when you see these images that they put out, you will understand why. So here's one of the images for their new products. Yes, that is a little girl lying there. I've covered her face because, what? Is anybody seeing this? Here's another one. And another one with the little teddy bear wearing some sort of fetish gear.
Damn, Kim. I mean, I know it wasn't their fault, but it slipped through their cracks because of like, so kind of is their fault. because of the creative director they hired. But yeah, you can look it up. Balenciaga was canceled there for actually a good reason.
And this might look like a normal photo, but if you zoom in on the documents, you'll see that those are papers detailing a U.S. Supreme Court case about virtual child outside of sex. I can't see what other goal they could have possibly had with this ad campaign.
It has been just over a year since Balenciaga made mainstream news regarding their scandals involving their campaigns. And I've actually found it incredibly interesting to watch from a business standpoint how they have managed to begin to claw their way back into the hearts, minds, and wallets of everyday consumers, especially when it comes to the major celebrities that have been in support of Balenciaga.
I'm hoping that it's not going to add so much because I have so much going on. I have a script for a comedy that I'm going to pitch, and I'm really nervous about that. I haven't really done that circuit of like pitching movies and
putting more and more and more on her plate. And she was nervous about acting in that show, and now she wants to create her own movie.
Oh, Balenciaga.
Oh, Balenciaga. I hate all of these outfits. Even before they were cancelled, Balenciaga's always been a fashion brand that I did not like. It's just so... Ugh. Oh, Cardi B. I don't like Cardi B. I was just surprised to see her.
together.
Little random scene.
It's a new day, it's a new me. When a beat drops, yeah, it feels like. Oh, can you feel it?
Today I'm going to 5 studios to pitch this movie idea, a comedy. I'm going with the writers, Paula Pell and Janine Brito.
Oh, I love that blonde actress. She was in Wine Country. Yes, I love that one.
I was not expecting this career turn. It really did take me by surprise.
Is Kim not wearing her seatbelt? Damn, girl.
If it happens and it works out, I will feel very accomplished and I will feel really fulfilled.
Not her transferring items from Birkin to Birkin. What's that about? She's just leaving the Birkin and the Rolls Royce. Rich people kill me.
But who knows? Thank you.
And she like owns these fancy cars but then gets someone else to drive them for her.
Breaking news, guys.
Holy shit! Sorry, Khloe. Uncanny Valley. Girl, what did you do to your face? Something is seriously off. Khloe. Khloe! Oh, I'm scared. I don't like it. Anyway, I'm gonna move on from that because that gave me a fright.
Guys, I am leaving Hidden Hills, but I'm not going to go far because Kourtney could be in labor any day now, and I
think she just got a bunch of filler or Botox or something. But anyway, she's leaving Hidden Hills. Malika, back again. Queen.
I think as long as you open yourself up to the universe will do its thing.
She has decided against the sperm bank. We haven't exhausted all options yet.
He never stopped texting me last night. I just didn't respond.
Oh, I love a person that knows what they want.
The second that Malika got out of her own way, like, these men are throwing themselves at her, and who wouldn't?
They didn't have the Kardashians enough on the show, so like we already pulled in Scott, let's pull in Malika. Kylie doesn't want to show up.
Maybe what you need to see is me pop out there. Don't worry, I'll go check it out for
I
us
also
and see
don't
what's
think
up.
it's good when we're both comfortable being single.
No,
like
that's
without
not-
wanting to date. I
That's
definitely
not
think that's
healthy.
good.
Do you remember how much fun we used to have?
Of course.
Can't get back there, but now we can do it even better.
No, it's a scary world out there.
It is cute how long they've been friends.
I definitely think what I've been through is a factor why I'm not just like, let's just start dating again. I don't want to up my kids. So much has already transpired, can potentially them up, that I don't want to add to that by like bringing somebody new to the mix.
I mean, it's fair enough because she has kids that she wants to be protective when she starts dating again.
I'm just not going to open myself up the same way that I once did, but I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I also think that's like what growing up is.
In some ways, I do get it. You know, I'm in a relationship now, but when I wasn't, and I was recovering from my last relationship, and I was single for like a year and a half, everyone just kept asking me, when are you going to start dating again? When are you going to put yourself out there? And I was just like, I just don't want to. Like, don't hound people. Leave them be.
Maybe after the new year, but right now I am so not even in the mood. But that's okay. You get your wet and tell me how it is.
Kendall's getting dressed in the car.
Do you need a brush for your hair or anything? Mom, like she's 5.
What are you trying to say?
She looks like a rugrat.
Leave me alone. We are at my old high school, Sierra Canyon, and today is their mental health day. So they invited me to come speak and answer some questions. So I'm really happy to be here.
Cute. I like that vibe.
In high school, who got into the most trouble?
Chloe.
Oh.
Who was the best behaved?
Kendall.
Will you all join me in welcoming Kendall Jenner?
I'm so honored.
I love nostalgia.
Who talked back the most?
Kim.
Kourtney.
Oh, Kourtney. That makes sense.
And Kim?
Perfect.
Of course. What about Kylie?
When you attended Sierra Canyon, you openly shared about struggling with self-image and insecurities that high school brings. Can you share some strategies that kind of help you manage social media?
I take breaks a lot. I love to delete the Instagram app out of my phone or...
That's very good advice. I do that sometimes.
Maybe like going at least a couple days or a week without it is one of the most liberating and amazing feelings. It's actually just so good for your brain to turn it off for a little while. Realize that a lot of the things you see on there are just not legit, not real.
Tea.
And that the only things that matter around you are the people
great
around you and
advice.
your environment. So
And that's like big of her to say because like she makes her money off those apps. Guys, I think I'm starting to like Kendall. Not like, oh my god, I love her, but like she's warming up to me these days. I can't explain it. Ugh. I'm scared.
what was interesting, I think, when I started to open up about my mental health publicly, I was doing it out of genuine, like, this is kind of how I feel. Positive thing that I saw come out of it was making other people feel less alone.
I mean, it doesn't really impact me, but you know, for teenagers, impressionable minds, they're probably thinking like, wow, like if someone is lucky and, you know, beautiful as Kendall Jenner struggles with anxiety, then it's okay that I do too, you know, like it's nice, you know, she doesn't have to share her mental health.
Good luck, and know that you're all so gorgeous and so deserving of all love and beautiful things.
I actually really like that scene. I appreciated that inclusion. Hey, 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 hey. Sometimes they eat with the music.
Pitch one down. I mean, I think it went great. I don't know how these work. Unless we're gonna be like the biggest commercial movie and break the internet and have the best cast ever, I don't have time. So like, I'll give it my all if it's major.
Major.
And I feel like this is major.
Girl, it's your first time pitching a movie. Maybe you shouldn't have such high expectations, but if Kim Kardashian has one thing, it's the nerve, the gall, and the wherewithal.
You know?
I love it. They must have loved that.
Yeah.
Keep selling it, and I will hit you with any updates. Call me after the next one.
Okay, perfect.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm being a little hatery, but I'm excited. Like, I do love the film industry. I used to study film and TV at university. I used to study acting. I used to be an extra. I did short films. Like, I did theater in high school. Like, that was my world for quite a while, quite a long time in my life. I wanted to be an actor. That was my ultimate dream. And then I just, you know, decided it was... the odds were not so ever in my favor, but I digress. So this is interesting. I just feel like it's kind of hard because there's only so much of it that we can see. We can't see her in the pitch meeting, so it should be so interesting. But, you know, it's still tea. Like, if we're gonna see Kim work, I'd rather see her do this than some bullshit fashion thing or like something to do with Skims. Go time. Cock-a-doodle-doo, mama.
Oh, hi, little guys.
Oh, I love baby goats. They're so freaking cute. Oh my god.
Hey, where you going?
Oh my god. Oh.
Like, how could you not?
So freaking cute. I can't.
Oh, look,
Oh,
Shirley,
I
look at
jumped
my
on
lap.
her. Like, goat's chewing on that Balenciaga coat.
Look, it's eating my jacket.
Whoa, whoa,
I think
whoa,
it's your
whoa,
sister.
whoa.
What are you doing? This is classic Carl.
Classic Carl.
See, I do leave the gates. But listen, pets and men are two totally different things. Like, all you have to do with a pet is feed it twice a day and take it on a couple walks and you're good. A guy, it's like a whole other thing.
Not sure what the correlation is, but anyway.
Look at you, cuties.
Oh my God.
Why are they dressed like it's winter but no one else is? Like, what are these crazy outfits? Why do these children know who Khloe is?
Your family is getting in on this. You need to get out more.
I'm happy. One day we'll be married again. Like, I love love. I'm just not there right now. I love sharing my life with me and my kids. Like, I don't need anyone.
I'm getting kind of irritated by them constantly talking about Khloe being single, like, and her not wanting a man. It's like, why are we even talking about it if she doesn't want one? Like, it's starting to get very very annoying. Like, surely there's more interesting things going on in her life besides her being single. I'm over it. Every episode, we're talking about the same good shit. It's like, Khloe's single. Khloe doesn't want to date. She's okay with the man, yet she keeps bringing it up. Khloe doesn't want to leave the house. Kim's a workaholic. Kim can't get any sleep. Like, the two of them are pissing me off. But you know what it is, though? I think maybe it is just, like, the fact that the two of them are, like, the main characters of the show. Like, they're the ones giving us the most scenes. So, yeah, maybe it feels like it gets a little repetitive. Meanwhile, when I see Kylie, I'm like, oh my god, Kylie! Because she's, like, barely in the show. So, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm getting frustrated with them, because we just see them the most. But that's always been the way. Them two always pulling their way. Well, they have the show because of Kim. And Khloe, like, that's kind of like her main gig. Anyway.
Have fun, you guys. When I'm at the place that I want to date, I will. And trust me, if I like the person, I'll publicize it. Bye, you guys. Bye. Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you, huh?
That kid is so funny. Who are you? Should I know you? Why is everyone taking pictures with you? You don't look that important to me.
I did all my studio pitches and we did it all in one day. I'm so
Wow.
busy and I have so much on my plate, but I have to take a breather and just have dinner with my lifers.
Her
Because
lifers.
we always love getting together and telling each other big news. Though it's so comforting to have the same friends that I did and just to see where we're all at. But that
It's so cute that she's still besties with her friends from high school. That's so sweet. Because high school friends be dwindling. They be dwindling. So, yeah.
I didn't have an agent, and after American Horror Story, literally the next day.
Wait, you're in it? I'm sorry.
Yes.
Wait, girl, she's like one of your best friends and you didn't know she was in American Horror Story? Where you been?
After it came out, all these different people wanted to meet. One of the people in there was like, oh my God, have you heard of this writer, Paula Pell? It's this like full comedy called The Fifth Wheel. And it's like 4 girls go on a trip. So it's like Hangover, Bridesmaids, First Wives Club-ish.
Oh, I love those kind of movies.
So I'm doing that and I'm starring in it, producing it, and we sold it.
So she did end up selling it. That's good. Well, Kim is doing that. And you know what? When you're in the public eye and you do something creative, like even on my small scale doing YouTube, I had my vlog era, I had my like skit era, I had my drama channel era, and now I'm my film and TV era. Like you do have to kind of reinvent yourself and, you know, do something new. So, you know, this is a good thing that she's tapping her toes into something else, because who knows how long the reality TV is going to last. Who knows how long the Instagram is going to last, you know? So good on you, Kim, for going out, doing something with your life.
I can do a movie a year. I've got about 10 years where I still look good. So that's all I've got in me. And then I'll take some time off. 10-year plan, guys. That's
Girl, that's so silly. There's actors of all different ages. Don't put yourself in that box. Already you look like 10, 15 years younger than you actually are. And you got the resources to stay young if that's what you want. So don't be negative about yourself.
But the offers that they're bringing my way, I'm just like, you think I can do that? Like, how do they know I can do it? Now it's like the pressure's on because it's like, oh shit, this is happening. And I'm like tripping the out low-key because I have to really do this and I have to deliver.
Well, girl, you may not be the most talented person, but one thing about you, and I'll give it to you, you're gonna work. You better go to work.
I also feel like you need less Botox for more emotion, and I don't have that.
Right, and then that's...
You know, like I feel like, how am I gonna cry? How am I gonna be scared out of my mind? I cannot.
You're going to.
No, literally, you can't be an actor with a ton of Botox. Look what happened to Nicole Kidman and Zac Efron in A Family Affair. No emotions.
How's everything going?
It's like a miracle that I still have confidence. I just feel like after Paris, there was like this picture, which for the first time I was like, okay, we're not gonna wear a lot of makeup. So it's like, I'm wearing too much makeup. And it's like, you're wearing too much makeup. Then I go and I don't wear a lot of makeup and someone catches me in like a weird light.
Kylie Jenner has made headlines after her recent appearance at Paris Fashion Week.
This is what happens when teardrop filler goes wrong. Look what's happened to Kylie.
It looks like she might have had too much dermal filler.
She's developed some edema or some swelling.
This right here is called festooning. Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner.
What's going on with...
You can look at pictures since I'm 13. I just have these lines, but I've had them since I was a child. I don't think it's this particular headline that makes me feel vulnerable or hits me harder. I think it's just after 10 years of hearing about it, 10 plus years, it just gets exhausting.
Yeah, and obviously I've made my jokes in the past about Kylie's lip filler and plastic surgery, whatever. I truth be told, would never and have never commented anything like that on any of her social media platforms. The only place I ever say that kind of stuff is on YouTube. Is that still not great? No, it's not. I'll admit it. And there is a part of me that does feel bad for her, because even though she has electively chosen to do all these things to herself, and now because she has that reputation of being so fake and having so much plastic surgery, people are just going to assume that if ever she doesn't look good, it's because of that, and people are hypercritical and aware of her appearance, even if it's something she might have naturally already had, or even if it's something that she had done, you know, she might still feel insecure about it. Kylie clearly has a lot of like insecurities and obsessiveness when it comes to her appearance, and it all makes sense when you look at the way that she's been raised. I mean, the Kardashians in general, not only do they set up a lot of beauty standards and stuff, but they are also extremely ridiculed and criticized and pinpointed at and obsessed over every little aspect of their appearance. Now, is that a creation of their own doing? Or is it a creation of society and they just happen to be women in the public eye in that way and are much more accessible than your average celebrity? What came first, the chicken or the egg? You know, it's, if I really was willing to put in the effort, I could probably make a whole video essay of this, but I'm not going to, because I'm pretty sure tons of other people have on YouTube. But it really is a tricky situation. And, you know, especially for Kylie and Kendall, as opposed to their other sisters, like, they were raised in the public eye as young children, you know what I mean? They never got to, like, they didn't have enough time to, like, establish their own perception of themselves. You know, the brain is very malleable as a child and a teenager, and they grow up, you know, seeing their sisters, Kim, Kourtney, and Khloe, and everything that they went through, and, you know, them changing themselves. And to them, it just is probably what they felt like they had to do, and they didn't really have a choice in the kind of life that they could have had to a certain extent. So there is a part of me that does feel sympathy for her. Maybe not empathy, but sympathy. But anyway.
I'm kind of like so numb to people talking about my looks at this point, and I just want to know why on the internet no one says anything or think that it's okay.
Well, I think that's a general thing with our family. We're dehumanized. Like, they don't think that there's any rules with us. Whereas, like, if you talked the same way you do about us about any other woman, people would come to their defense all day long. But for some reason with us, it's like they don't think we have any feelings.
Well, you guys have done a lot of things that are not great. Like, you guys had years and years of promoting skinny tummy tea on Instagram, which is basically just a laxative for people to get skinnier. You lie about surgeries and stuff that you get done to your body. And then also, like, even without all of that, you're just more accessible than the average celebrity because you're reality stars, which means you are famous because of your personalities and your lives. You're not famous because of a talent. None of you have talent in the traditional sense. You're not singers, you're not actors, you're not sports people, like, you know, so like, it sucks, especially for Kim and for Kylie and Kendall that were born into it and didn't, like, you know, have it thrust upon them in adulthood. But it's kind of clear why that is the case, and I feel like the way that you could approach that is you should have just left your reality life to rest after your first reality show and just, like, focused on one thing. You're also, like, in so many different areas. You're like a bad rash that people can't get rid of. Like, why doesn't Kendall just focus on being a model? Kim just focus on Skims. Kylie just focus on her makeup. You know, Khloe just... Look, I don't know what Khloe would do, or Kourtney. Well, Kourtney's got Lemmy. Khloe's got Good American. Like, I don't know. Like, just pick one thing and don't be all over everything all the time. People aren't obsessed with your omnipresence, that you're kind of just, like, everywhere, you know? Like, they'll be, like, watching Golden Globes and because they care about film, and then, oh, it's Kylie Jenner. Anyway.
I went on a journey the last year, dissolving like half my lip filler.
Half.
I hate even having this conversation over and over and over again because it feels like it's a waste of my breath, because I think with me it's just never going to change, but it's just been...
Oh, it would be very overwhelming. I feel for her because she can't win, like, no matter what she does.
Just like, why do people think it's okay to talk about me?
It's nice that they're even including this. Like, I'm surprised Kylie's being vulnerable about this. Maybe Kris was like, girl, the views are low, like, I'm a little open, and that's just me being silly.
Like, I've never cried about this before, but I guess it does affect me.
I don't believe that she's never cried about it
okay.
before, but...
It would affect anyone.
Or some people be like, this is really mean, and defend me. Like, I'll see other comments like, because she did it to herself, she her face, she has so much surgery. And I'm like, if I did get so much surgery and I have this and I got all these things, I still don't think it's okay to talk about someone's looks. I agree.
Oh, okay, so we're still keeping that up, that you haven't had any surgery. Okay. Let me tell you, that's how you win. That's how you do better, is by saying, guys, this is what I've had, this, and this. The truth is, I was really insecure growing up, having my sisters be in the spotlight and being compared to them and having so many people this, and this. And that made me feel like I had to achieve this. Like, you know, if you did that, not that you owe that to people, I guess, but, you know, if you did that, I think that put you in a better light with the public. If you were actually just honest. People don't like deceitful people.
People have been talking about my looks since I was 12, 13. Yeah. Before I even got lip filler, people talk about my looks.
And that's on Kris Jenner for putting her 12-year-old daughter on a reality TV show. Like, I just don't understand when these people say, like, oh, like, why do people, like, you shouldn't talk about me? Why do you think it's okay to talk about? That's what people do. They talk about celebrities. Even more so reality TV stars, even more so people who are on reality shows about their lives. Like, people are going to talk about you. The same thing happens to housewives. Like, that's what it is. Like, that's what you signed up for. And for you guys, like, with all like, I'm on your side. Like, you shouldn't have been put on a reality TV show when you were teenagers, but you surely don't have to keep doing it now as adults, but you clearly keep doing it because you reap the benefits. You show up, do the bare minimum, and catch your checks. So that's why I'm like, I feel sympathy a little bit for what she's going through with herself and her appearance and this, but I don't feel empathy because, once again, like with Kim and her problems and her solutions, you can fix this problem. This is an easily fixable problem. Aish. My blood's starting to boil. Pretty ticked.
And it's just so hurtful. I look old. I see it under every post.
I'm not even just saying this. You've never looked younger and you've never looked better.
Thank you.
She's like, thanks, just got a mid-facelift. Sorry.
Considering we're not going to change anyone's opinions or minds, no matter how much we talk about it, everyone's going to think I've had a full facial reconstruction and so have you. Like our family's been, you know, in the industry for a long time and it's never stopped. So I think it's like, sadly, it's something that we just have to like really grow tough skin on.
That's good advice, Kendall. Kendall, like, you my girl. Like, why is Kendall kind of my favorite right now? Not kind of, she is. Holy shit, Kendall's my favorite. Who would have thought they saw the day? Because, you know, Khloe, she could be there, but she's doing things that are pissing me off.
I do think of myself as a confident person. I'm also human, and there's only so much someone can take. I always keep it pushing. I have to. Like, I cannot let the comments get me down.
Period.
I have shit to do. Rise above.
Should we go to dinner? Because it's 6:20.
Yeah, this was a good therapy session. It was great.
Wow, Kendall really cut that off. She's like, oh, that's great. Let's move on. Like, I'm tired of hearing about this. I'll be fine walking through the wreckage. Getting stronger every time I break. Even when I can't control it. I'm getting stronger every step I take. Yes, Heel song.
You like that? That's your favorite?
I like that one.
Beetlejuice. Oh my god, she's gone into her contractions on October 29th. Wait, what day was their baby born? I'm so curious. I already know that we're going into the whole baby Rocky thing. Kourtney Kardashian. Kourtney Kardashian Barker. What is that? What is that baby? What's his name? It's Rocky Barker. Oh, he was born on the 1st of November, 2023. Damn. And her first contractions are on October 29th? Was she contracting in labor for like 3 days? Jesus. Poor woman. Damn. Kourtney.
Oh, my baby's about to pop Rocky out.
Your baby's about to pop your baby.
Yeah, you're gonna push him out.
Okay.
I'm gonna catch him like a
no, you
basketball.
Can't.
Yeah.
With everything that we've been through to get to this place, it's crazy that tonight is when we're actually going to the hospital. And I think I'm just filled with excited, anxious energy.
It really is so full circle. You know, we started this show with Kourtney trying to get pregnant and her IVF journey and everything. And now we get to this point where she's giving birth to her baby. I'm so happy for her.
This belly's gonna be gone soon.
We have been in this hospital room overnight and nothing is happening.
Very slow contractions.
I was 3 centimeters dilated up until 4 a.m. and then nothing progressed. And so we went home, ate at Crossroads, showered, slept in our bed,
and then we have sex to get things going. See if
TMI.
that helps. That can help sometimes.
Did I just see heaven? Got me wanting more and more. Everything is new to me. This is what you do to me.
I'm just kidding. We're okay. Okay. This morning, we wake up and Travis tells me that he thinks today's the day.
This is
My baby ready? Not him bringing the drummer thing to the hospital.
The drumming sound is super relaxing and calming to me. Like,
glad it is for you.
The whole pregnancy, I would fall asleep to it. It was such a long journey to get here.
So what you really have is one good follicle.
Oh, the flashbacks to season 1. And she was wearing the same hoodie that she was wearing going into labor.
Conceiving naturally on Valentine's Day.
Oh, we're gonna make out now. I just so cute.
Even looking back at the pregnancy and thinking we were almost too afraid to feel it because it felt like, is this too good to be true? My mom is here, and this was not the plan.
Hey, Mom.
But my security comes into the room and says, your mom's pulling up any second. And I was like, my mom, she's not invited. And then
oh, it's nice to have your mommy there.
And she's on her way. She's in the car. And she says, oh, I'm just in the area. So I'm going to come by. And she was not in the area. She came all the way from Hidden Hills. I told Travis, like, oh my God, my mom's coming. And then Travis was like, if my mom was alive, she would be here. Let your mom come.
This is where the baby's gonna go.
Uh-huh.
Rocky's little area.
No, I didn't creepy. And you're gonna bring that column down, push out through your body. 2, 3, 4, 5.
One thing about Kourtney, she's gonna put her birth on the reality show. She always does that. All respect. Oh, and baby Parker's into the world.
Oh. I'm holding Rocky 13 Barker.
Not his middle name being 13 with the Roman initials. I can't say anything negative. This is just too precious.
I have the most supportive and amazing husband I could ever dream of. And I'm so happy in my blissful baby bubble and in love with Rocky.
Alrighty, guys. Got really emotional at the end. I obviously wasn't going to give too much commentary because it's a very beautiful thing. And I don't want to say anything negative about Kourtney giving birth to her baby and a woman giving birth and life. And it's just a beautiful thing. So, and that's it for me, guys. I look like Megamind. This man bun was a mistake, but my hair looks like shit. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you did, please give it a thumbs up and comment down below your thoughts. Subscribe and turn on the bell if you haven't. And if you enjoyed this video, why not join the fam bam? If you want to, I'm in a weird mood. I'm scared for the cyclone. If you want to check out my other social media, they'll be in the description. If you want to check out my previous videos, like my Vampire Diaries video, my Scream Queens video, my other Kardashian video, that'll be in the description. And literally, if you haven't even checked out my Patreon, you should probably do that too, because it's quite literally. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you in my next one. And as always, I hope that you have a great day or night wherever you're in the world. Bye!